Good afternoon. My name is Alex. I'm the Marketing Director for POSGEEKS, and I'm here to show you a demonstration of the free software. At the moment, what you're looking at on the screen is what we call the back office. So we send you a link and a username and a password, and this allows you to see the information on the company concerning your reports, how to enter employees, customers, so get a general glance of everything. At the moment, when you open up, this is the window that you will see, and it's giving you your net revenue. And you can select it by date. You can select it by, pretty much whatever way you want. And if you look on the left-hand side with the green button, this is all your reports. So sales by day, by category, your sales tax and everything. The next icon is how to create items. As you can see, you have 4 items here. You have a discount. Discount is to be able to put an icon and say something like give a 10% to a client. You have modifiers. Modifiers are add-ons to your items. So let's go and create a modifier. And as you can see, we've already created some modifiers. So we're going to add a modifier. And let's say we want to create French fries. And $6.99, and now we have created a modifier. Once again, now we're going to go into categories, and as you can see, we already have some categories created. It's the same process. You just click add and you add a category. Then the items that you sell. This system, you can sell anything. You can sell clothes, you can sell food, you can sell whatever you want. You can. These are the items that have already been created. As you can notice, we're selling fish and chips, and we're also selling perfume. You can put a price to it, and you can also not put a price to it, such as this here. If you don't put a price, it'll when it shows up, it'll ask you to put the price in. So let's go and create an item. So let's say club sandwich. Club sandwich. You have to attribute it a category. So they're going to be, let's say, main dish. The reason why we create categories is because categories are associated to printers. So if we have a kitchen printer, then you can associate main dish to the kitchen printer, and all the orders that you will print will only print main dishes to the printer at the kitchen. You can use multiple printers. You can use bar printers. You can use multiple tablets. So you can have a tablet and walk around and take the orders, and as you take the orders, the items will print where they need to print. As soon as you print the order or register the order, then automatically it is uploaded to your back office and you will see it. So back to creating the item. As you can notice here, we can create items by unit or by weight. You can give it a price, let's say $14.99. You can associate a cost to it. This is an automatic SKU that's generated. You can use barcode if you want, and you can associate a Bluetooth barcode scanner to the system. You can track the inventory, and as you can see, you can have your amount of stock and the low stock, which will send you an alert by email. These are the taxes. You can have multiple taxes. It doesn't matter. You can have as many as you want. You can decide that you're not taxing them. I know that in bakeries, for example, certain items are not taxed. And here are the modifiers. And so you associate only the modifiers that associate to the item. So in this case, we want them all because it's a possibility of all of them. And at the bottom here, you can associate a color, a shape. But what we prefer to do is associate an image, download the image from the internet. And so we go upload and we find the image that we've downloaded. You can then position the item the way you want it and then confirm and save the item. And now this item will show up directly in the tablet. So for items and all these things, we can see here, those are all the categories that we went through. Now, this is the employee list. The employee lists allows you to create employees so you can lock the system before you make a sale, and the employee can just enter his code and then use that code. So if the employee has his own tablet, he can just keep the code on, and if you're using one tablet and multiple employees, then you can lock the system after you make a sale. You can grant them access right depending on what you want to do. The system now supports time cards. So this is the report of the time cards and the report of how many hours they've worked. Under here, we have a customer base. Customer base, the system here at the icon at the after that is a loyalty program, and the icon, the pink heart icon, is the report of the loyalty program, and this here is where you can enter the customers. The customers have to be entered at the tablet level. They cannot be entered here. And this here is a notification system. So basically, the advantage of the loyalty program is you can they can download the app, which is what you see here, and it can be Android or Apple. And once they've got the app, first of all, the system will let you determine how many points you give them if they sign up and download, and then it'll track all the sales, and it'll keep track of the points. Now, the advantage of this system is, so this is quite a cool app. It allowed you to do push notification that will show up directly on their phone. So the great idea behind that is, here you're going to upload a picture, and then there we go, and then confirm subject. So lunch special. Let's say today. $9.99, and click send, and everybody that has that app will receive this message exactly this way. Great way to do publicity, to bring clients in. I know that I often look for, a lunch, and I never would know where to go. There you go. It's a great way to do publicity. You're keeping track of clients. You've got their emails and all that. And the other thing it'll also do is, if you print a receipt and he's already an existing customer, it'll send it to his email automatically. So this is the loyalty program, and the people that use that are very amazed at how it brings in more clients, or sorry, it brings in more sales with the clients that you already have. Last icon is the configuration icon. So we're looking at general information, as you can see here, and this I'll go through it. So here is use shift. Shift is basically the open balance of a till. So if you're using 2 or 3 different shifts, you click on that button, and when you start the system, it'll say how much money is there in the till. Use the time clock. This is obvious for to track the employees. Use open tickets. Open tickets allows you to create a ticket, which is a receipt, and say take all the orders, and I'll show you how to do it on the tablet. And then say instead of cashing out the ticket, you save the ticket, and when the customer is ready to go, then you can actually reopen that ticket and cash them out. So this side, I don't have to receive email with stock notification. Use a kitchen printer. Use customer display. Customer display allows you to have a second tablet at the front, and so the client can see what you're actually charging him. So perfect for storefront, corner stores, that kind of stuff. Use dining option. Very neat, just got in. This is basically, this allows you to, when you create a bill or a ticket, you can tell the ticket if the client is in the restaurant, if he's ordered and pick up, or for delivery. So that was just got added on, and it's a very nice feature. This here, you have your payment types. Okay, it only has to do with just to differentiate what's cash and what's not. Loyalty program. So as you can see here, this is what they get when they sign in. So the system will automatically determine, will do that, and you determine how many points and what the ratios are, and then after that, how many transactions for whatever points. This is your tax section. You add taxes as many as you want, and then you can add taxes with the price included or not, depending on what you want. This is what the receipt says when it prints out. And these are the dining options. So this is what I was saying, that okay, by default he's dining in, but you can create a takeout and a delivery. You can actually run multiple stores if you want, and you can have multiple devices. So in all, you just seen everything that you need to know for the back office. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like on a tablet. Now what I'm going to show you is something called a tablet emulator. So it allows me to imitate a tablet on a PC. So here we go. There we go. So the tablet is exactly what you see here. And all you have to do is click on the item, and it automatically adds it here. And as you can see, the build up we started. This thing, the scan is to scan the loyalty program. The search is to search clients. So if you're running a pizzeria or a clothing store or something like that. This is to delete the invoice itself. If you swipe to the right, you can just delete the item. Okay. You can see your taxes here, and open ticket. There you go. Save. Table 1, and we're done. And as you can see, it cleared the bill. Now, if you want to call back the client, you just click on Open Tickets, select the client, and here's your bill back. And then you can charge the client. If you enter cash, if you enter the amount that he gives you in cash, it'll actually give you the balance owed. Okay, 671. You can actually just email the client if you want. If you when you select charge, it automatically printed the receipt, and it also opened the till if it was cash. As I mentioned, you can also use that for a perfume store or stuff like that. So you can also use product, and then here you can add the price that you want. There you go. And that's about it. This is the delete button, and you can, that's pretty much it, I think. So if you have any questions, you can reach me at alexander@posgeeks.ca. You can reach us by phone at 1-888-596-1115. And you can also buy online, which you'll find the link. So there's a setup fee for software that we set up. We include the delivery, the testing, the setup of the menu, and all the cables that you need. We have several different packages. We have a starter package that's $4.99, which includes the whole thing, a tablet, a receipt printer, and a cash register. Now the smaller unit you can only use as a standalone unit. If you need to go to multiple tablets or multiple printers, then you need to change packages so that you can have a network printer. So basically the printer is connected via wire to your router, and the tablet talks to the router wirelessly and sends the signal directly to the printer. So needless to say, if you want us to get more information and that kind of stuff, I can also send you a link for the email, the pamphlet, and I'm always available for discussion if you need be. Last thing, as you can see, There's like a little, which not you can't see it because it's behind me, but there is a chat helpline that's available at all times, and we are also available at all times. So we're located in Nepean, Ontario, and we're also located in Ogdensburg, New York. So thank you very much for your time.